Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another throwback movie review. And today's movie I wanted to talk about, that I've been dying to talk about, is Mortal Kombat. And that's it. That's all I have. See you guys next time. I'm just kidding. This movie just hit its 25th anniversary on August 18th, I believe, in the United States. It hit the theaters. Yeah, it's just another movie that that holds a deep place in my childhood. This movie was always on a loop for me. Directed by Paul Anderson. What can I say? It's a fighting, fast-paced action sort of film. You know, I would say it's kind of like a cult classic. Maybe an action cult classic, you know. It's got a little bit of everything, you know. The whole story is pretty straightforward. It's not complicated at all. It's a fast-paced movie. Gets right to the point, you know. Introduces all these characters. Liu Kang, played by Robin Shou, who wants revenge on his brother's killer. Johnny Cage, who is an actor, martial artist, but just wants to be accepted by the media and society and everyone around him. And then Sonya Blade, played by Bridget Wilson, is trying to settle a score with someone, Kano, another fighter that killed her partner. So they somehow all come together, a bunch of fighters coming from different realms, they call it, and they're fighting and competing into this Mortal Kombat tournament. And it's kind of like the last man standing, you know, to save the Earth realm in per se, because the Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, and Sonya Blade, they're actually the defenders of the Earth realm. So they're like the last hope for the Earth realm. I mean, it's got more good qualities than bad, you know. It's got great action fight sequences. It's got the techno music. I mean, come on. There's no parts where it drags. It's just, you know, it's just one thing after the other. And then I would say, yeah, it's the cast. They're casted so well that it makes the movie that much more enjoyable, you know. Some of my favorite scenes in this movie are the fight sequences, you know. Even as a kid, I used to watch like Enter the Dragon and Fist of Fury and Jackie Chan movies, you know, because my dad used to show us these martial art movies, and I always thought it was so entertaining. And when I saw Mortal Kombat, it just blew my mind, you know, because it was just everything. The visual aspect, the cinematography too, the way everything looks in this movie, the set design, the production, that you can tell they really put the time and make it look authentic. Even the fight sequences are very authentic, like the Scorpion versus Johnny Cage. You know, even the actor, what's his name, Lyndon Ashby, he did most of his choreography in the fight. I mean, there are times where the guy is like spinning around on a bar, but you know, he did actually the majority of the fight scene himself. He said he hurt his kidney. I think from Chris Casamassa, a guy who plays Scorpion, actually hit his kidney, and you know, he kind of clenched, you know, but they kept rolling with it, you know. And then, you know, like what's his name, Cary Hikidoki Taigawa, the guy who plays Shang Tsung, he did an awesome job as Shang Tsung, you know, for it being, you know, kind of fast. I mean, it's no drama, but it's a movie that's very entertaining, you know. You know, Christopher Lambert as Raiden, you know, he's always a fun character. He's kind of just in the background always. He's just like the mentor, just crossing his hands, pointing, and sorry, you know, he's just there, you know. But I mean, he's the mentor, and yeah, they could have like done a little bit more with that character. But I mean, I would say the only character development, like not character development, but like arc, is Liu Kang, you know, because he's the only one there. I mean, spoiler alert, I mean, he's the one who wins the tournament, you know, with him and Shang Tsung being the last people standing, you know. And he does his fireball punch. Shang Tsung falls into like these death spikes, just like in the video game. But yeah, I would say, you know, even like the bad qualities of the movies are like the CGI, you know, it's not very great, you know. And then the backdrops that they use, and when they had like the blue screen or, you know, green screen or whatever they had for the 90s, they were just kind of cheesy, you know. Like when they're on the boat, you know, if you know what scene I'm talking about, like this looks like a projector just put it up or something. But that's why I love this movie and the 95 Mortal Kombat, is because it's the simplicity of the movie, you know. Everything is just organic, everything's just authentic, you know. That's why I love it, you know. And even to this day, it still holds up, and I never get tired of watching it. The second one, you know, I would say the only thing they got right in the second one was the fight sequences, and then like the techno music, and that was it, you know. All the story was out the window, everything, all the characters were out the window. But yeah, I'm just kind of hoping that James Wan, you know, he reboots it in a more unique way, and he bringing the fatalities to the screen. I just hope he doesn't overdo it with the fatalities and then lacks in the fighting. And then that's what I'm saying, like, he's got to even it out. It's got to be great fight sequences, and then, you know, pretty decent good fatalities too. You know, he's got to he's got to meet in the middle. The director Paul Anderson, he did a good job, even giving it a PG-13 rating. Because he was trying to target a middle audience. For young and older adults. He didn't want to traumatize kids. I thought he directed this movie really, really good. It's for being its first game movie. Mortal Kombat is a huge deal. In the arcade, in the gaming world. So I give it a 7.5. It's just, it's a movie I loved watching as a kid. So if you guys have not seen it, I would say check it out. And thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you guys next time. And if you guys have not seen some of my videos on the channel, you guys can check it out. I do drumming videos, and then I like to do old throwback movie reviews. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next episode.